You ever have one of those days where things just don't work? Well, that's kind of like today. Today, I woke up thinking that I was going to take the boat out and take my sister fishing. Well, I forgot I don't have a truck right now, it's in the shop. So, plan B is to go hit some docks and some land spots, like seawalls and things, and we're going to grab some shrimp and try to catch a few sheephead. The theme for today's episode is going to have to be fast and easy. Sometimes fishing's tough, sometimes it's easy. And later on I'm going to be cooking up some of this fish and sticking with that fast and easy theme, so stick around if you want to see a quick and easy recipe under 15 minutes to have some delicious sheep's head. Alright guys, doing something a little different today. Got my sister over there throwing a little shrimpy. Got a bucket of shrimp, some jig heads, and really clear winter water. We're gonna see if we can catch some sheephead, sea bass, snapper, snook, redfish, whatever. We'll see what happens. First suspect. The friends are following.
Yeah. He's excited.
He is excited. That was kind of dumb. We should have brought a cooler. We could have had a fish fry.
I thought when we were catching these cameras, well, I thought I was always told you couldn't eat these.
No, these are like one of the best eating fish out here. They're so good. But today's his lucky day. He's going back home. Nice little sheephead. Got the Ned rig with the shrimp. And he's lucky we don't have a cooler, because that would be a little fish taco right there. And back in the drink. Oh boy. Got him. I was literally just about to reel it in. I started reeling it in and he ate it. You get nibbled?
Yeah.
Man, I'm kicking myself for not bringing a little cooler. Just 2 or 3 of these we could have had. Look what we could have had. Look at the meal we could have had. Good, buddy. There we go. You got a rock? You got a fish? Thought you did not know you had another fish. All right. Well, yeah, he's a little
big.
Woo! Yeah, he is. And there's that sandwich again.
2 sandwiches. 2 sandwiches. Ew.
What?
Stuff inside of his mouth.
Those are his teeth.
Yeah, they're just like little circles. Oh, they look like
Those are his
teeth.
those are like molars.
That's crazy. That looks like human teeth.
That's why they call them sheephead, because they have teeth like sheep. Sheep's head. Sheep's head. Another one. Whoop. So what do you think? Should we go home and get a cooler? Or do you want to keep fishing and catching stuff?
I'd be fine with getting a cooler and making fish tonight.
That'd be kind of fun.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's do it. Hey, what's going on, fellas? We're back at the fishing spot here. Got my sister over there on the seawall trying to catch some fish. And we got the cooler now. And so the plan now is to try to catch a few sheephead and snapper and maybe a flounder or 2, see what happens. And bring it home and do a little catch and cook tonight. We're gonna fry up some of these fish. We caught about 4 or 5 already. What do you think, Jenna? Do you think we're gonna get on a good bite here?
Yeah.
Yeah. The waters are actually a lot lower. See how the water's barely moving now?
Yeah,
The current isn't gone, so I didn't actually check the tides. It looks like the tide might be switching here soon, which could be good or bad. We'll find out. Using a super basic rig today. Just got the, I believe this is a 16th ounce crusher jig and some live shrimp. Super easy. Anybody can buy a shrimp and a jig and hook it through the tail. That's all you really need. 20-pound leader. Super light flats rod. Find yourself a seawall or some docks, rock piles, and you should find sheephead and snapper. I already see a few. One there, and there's one right underneath us. So we just really need them to bite. 3 of them. 3? Oh yeah, there's one. Yep, 3 right there. So it looks promising. Oh yeah, yeah, we got one. About the same size one you had. Maybe like a smidge bigger. It's kind of going nuts. He's pretty close. What do you think? Keep him? All right. That's gonna be the first taco right there. Delicious. I haven't had sheephead in so long.
Ew, looks like
pooping again. Had to go home and make a pit stop to get pliers and a cooler. If you're sheephead fishing, you gotta have pliers. If you're fishing, you gotta have pliers. I just thought I had pliers in my bag and I didn't. This is the first guy, about a 13, 14 incher. Going in the cooler for dinner. And here we go. Oh, good old football Gatorade cooler. All right, one done. I only want to keep a couple, 2 or 3. Sheephead don't have a ton of meat, so maybe 3 or 4. Okay, so I switched up what I was using. I had that crusher jig on a little earlier, and I think the hook and weight presentation was just a little big, so I decided to just go with a single hook with no weight or anything and free line them out there. A little more natural presentation, and it's so far been doing a lot better. Like instantly hooked up to a sheephead right away, some snapper right now, some snapper chasing me. It just falls natural, it doesn't sit on the bottom, and there's also a little bit of grass on the bottom, so a little hook with no weight helps you keep some of the slime and stuff that's on the bottom off of your hook and off of your shrimp. Oh, this is a good one. This might be the biggest one of the day. Nice. Okay.
Sweet.
Woo. Nice. That is the biggest one of the day. All right, hold on. Okay, there we go. Yep. That is officially, maybe, possibly, as big as the one you just caught. Yeah. So actually, Jenna just caught one and my GoPro was off. And that was the last one. And we did a little fun explanation of how the teeth are in the middle and we lost it. So I'll do it again. So the teeth, if you look inside of a sheephead's mouth, they have, you know why they call them a sheephead, there's molars in there that look like human teeth on the roof of their mouth. And then of course they have these little biters they use for gripping. But basically when you're sheephead fishing, the only thing that the hook is penetrating is this little lip right here, or sometimes in the side over here. Very rarely you'll get one where those teeth are because there's so much hard area, it's hard to hook them there. That's why you got to use small hooks, because you're really only getting that little tiny area to hook them in. So that's that. Really nasty teeth though.
Yeah.
Look like a hillbilly.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's weird that a fish has those teeth. It's because they crush barnacles and they eat crabs and obviously shrimp. But that does it. That's our last one. We've got enough for us to have dinner tonight. Mom, Dad, and Sush. That's it. Well, we are back at my house in the backyard at the fillet station. And I decided I'm not going to show you all the filleting tactics because I'm not really that good at it and you don't really have much to learn from me. I've done a couple in the past, and if there's fillet videos that you want to go see, you can go watch other people. I'm just going to get the meat ready to cook tonight, and we're going to have a delicious meal. I'm not 100% if we're going to do tacos or some kind of fish and rice or fish. It's going to probably be Spanish style. Just going to go ahead and say that. But nevertheless, we are going to have sheep's head. I want to get this meat ready, and I'll meet you in the kitchen for the cooking portion. See you in a bit. So I'm just going to keep it super simple and basic. As fishermen, we sometimes fish really late, and it's nice to just get home and be able to cook something really quick. So I whipped up some veggies, cauliflower, a little bit of broccoli, some sweet peppers, and I topped it off with a little green onion. And here I'm just putting a little bit of butter and olive oil in the pan, and I lightly breaded the fish, put salt and pepper on it. Again, just to keep things really simple, fast, and easy, something you can whip up in just a couple of minutes. The fish is only going to cook about 2 or 3 minutes on each side, or until golden brown. And then you put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top, or Asiago, and then literally just slap it on a plate. Serve the beautiful fish with your veggies. And bada bing, bada boom, hey presto, you've got yourself a beautiful little sheep's head meal with some veggies and rice. Super easy, super simple, and absolutely delicious.